Hey guys, today we are going to talk about a time management tool called the Pomodoro technique. All right. And this is for when just the basic to do list is not working for you. And before even trying the Pomodoro technique, I would really, try making a basic to do list to help you organize your day, especially on those remote learning days, Wednesday and then whatever other days you're remote learning, if it's all of them or just half of the week. I have found, I started off my adult life and certainly, when I was a teenager, I had very poor time management techniques. And I have found that just taking a little post-it note and writing everything I have to do on the post-it note has made a really big difference for me. And believe it or not, just having it written down makes me so much more inclined to want to get it done, and just cross things off the list is actually very rewarding. So I would encourage that as a very basic strategy in helping you manage your time. However, for this class, I wanted to teach you guys something a little bit more advanced called the Pomodoro technique. And Pomodoro is the Italian word for tomato, and that's why you see a big picture of a tomato here. I'm half Italian, so I can appreciate this a little bit. But basically, and you start off your day, you want to decide what task or tasks you need to complete. So I'm assuming, when you're home on remote learning, you're going in the order of your classes and completing tasks for the order of your classes. If you're not doing it that way, that's the way I would definitely suggest in doing it to help you not miss any assignments each day. Then you're going to set a timer for 25 minutes. You don't need a fancy timer. You can just use your phone. You can use, a kitchen timer that your mom or dad might have at home. It doesn't matter what kind of timer. You're going to work for 25 minutes straight until the timer rings. And when I mean work, I mean you're not on Netflix, you're not on Snapchat, you're not on your phone. You are just working very diligently for that 25 minutes without distractions. I know that sounds hard, but it's actually easier than you think. And then number four, the last step of that is taking a 5-minute break. So that's when you would check your phone, use the restroom, get a snack. Don't get into anything that's going to cause you to take longer than a 5-minute break, because that breaks the cycle. And I would recommend setting a timer for this as well to help keep you on track. You repeat this 4 times throughout your day, or however long you need to get through your daily tasks. And then once you get through 4 30-minute periods, which is 2 hours, right? Then you take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. And that's up to you, what you want to do on that break. If you want to, watch a TV show, if you want to, eat a longer lunch, if you want to take a power nap. And then you start this process all again, and it helps you to be very, very efficient. And the thing that helps, other than setting the timer, is also making a list and avoiding those distractions. So I'm going to have you guys do this for your assignment in building bridges this week. And I'm going to demonstrate to you guys how you should fill this out so you do it correctly. So, for the date of this schedule, I would recommend, filling this out for, your Friday, hopefully, or your Monday, or whatever day you want to fill this out for. So you can say Friday, January, let's see, is that 29th? 2021. Okay. So you can, just fill in whatever date works for you. And time of day. So you're going to start here, as far as the time of day, with the time that you wake up in the morning. So I'm an early riser. I realize that not everybody is an early riser, but let's just start at 8 a.m. Let's just make it a little bit easier. Okay. And then, if you wanted to, you could, fill this out. You can, just go right on to the second time, 8:30 a.m. And remember, you're doing this every half hour, and you want to put specific times and you want to commit to these times. This is something I really challenge you to try. Okay, so I'm going to do the first 4 so you guys get the idea. For the assignment, you have to do 12 pomodoros. Okay. So I filled in the times, all right? And then for the tasks, you're going to put the name of an assignment, okay? And let's just say that building bridges to your future is your first class of the day. You have a period 1. Okay, so you have to do the remote learning schedule for your assignment. And hopefully it shouldn't take you any longer than 25 minutes. Usually all my assignments are 25 minutes or less, unless they're a project. All right, and my font's rather large, so you guys can probably fit it in. Okay, so first you're doing your first task of the day, which will begin at 8 a.m., is the remote learning schedule for building bridges. You'll take a 5-minute break and then you'll move on to the next task. Let's just say biology is your second assignment of the day, okay? Or your second class of the day, sorry. And so for that class, you have to do your notes for mitosis. Okay, try and be as specific as possible. Don't just put building bridges work, biology work, whatever. I know most of these classes have playlists, so you should know ahead of time what you need to do when you are planning out your schedule. Look and see what you need to do for all your classes before you make this list. It's going to make it a lot easier than just putting generic social studies notes or whatever. Okay, so maybe these notes are going to take longer than 25 minutes. Maybe it's a large packet. So I'm going to put that again, but you don't have to. You can move on to your next class, but I'm just demonstrating, what it would look like if you feel that a specific task is going to take longer than 25 minutes, okay? You can put it on there twice. And then after you have building bridges in biology, then you have what's another freshman class? English. Okay. English. Okay, this is actually I'm doing this wrong already, guys. Sorry. English 9. All right, and you need to read your book. All right. What's that book called? Scout Finch. I know you guys are reading that right now. Read for class. Okay, so let's just say chapter 3. Okay, so this is an example of 4 Pomodoros, 4 30-minute increments made up of a 25-minute totally focused task and then a 5-minute break. After the 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer 30-minute break where you exercise, eat, relax, whatever you do, but make sure you stick to 30 minutes and then move on to your next 4 Pomodoros. And this technique is extremely effective for students in getting through their daily work. And even if you have it in your head, I'm not that organized, I'm kind of all over the place, give this a try. You might not realize that your time management skills have the potential of being much better than they already are. So for this assignment, you're going to do this 3 times. All right. And if you get through all your schoolwork for the Pomodoros, when you move on to the back page and you do 9 through 12, which this is the basic requirement for the assignment, you don't have to do 13 through 16, but it's there if you need it. You can put non-school tasks as well, like sports practice, work, chores, things that you need to do that are tasks that, we kind of find it hard to make time for in the day. Things like making our bed, things we don't really want to do, right? Because those are the things that we have trouble with managing our time. We can always find the time for Netflix and going on Snapchat, right? Those are things we want to do. This assignment is all about organizing your time for the things that we don't necessarily want to do, or maybe you want to do them, but they're just more of, school tasks, and we need to be organized with it to make sure you get your assignments done. So I hope this was helpful in teaching you a technique for time management. Time management is one of the most important skills. It's considered to be a soft skill, which means it's a skill that everybody needs. All careers require soft skills, especially time management. It's a skill we need now more than ever. And I hope this technique is effective for you. If it seems a little bit advanced, again, just try that basic to-do list on a post-it note or any paper you have, or if you're, fancy, you can use your notes app on your cell phone. Try a to-do list. I cannot emphasize how much making to-do lists has helped me with my time management abilities. So if you have any questions about the remote learning daily schedule assignment, please let me know. It is worth 25 points. I'm happy to help any way I can. Thank you for joining in with me today. Have a wonderful day. Bye.